good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hello and welcome today. Today joined by me, Daniel, and also today we have got an artist in, Raph Lomotan. Is that how you say it?
Yes, it's Raph. My name is Raph,
Raph.
short for Raphael, like the Ninja Turtle. Yeah,
Awesome.
and yeah, I
Yeah.
guess my parents are fan of Ninja Turtles, so I don't know. I haven't asked them, but yeah, that's my best guess.
That is pretty cool. Named after a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, what could be
Awesome.
more badass than that?
Yeah. You got pretty badass stories there I've seen as well,
Thanks,
which
man.
is pretty cool. You can check
Thanks.
out his work at Raph Lomotan.artstation.com. Link is down below as well if you guys want to check that out. And I'll be sharing a lot more of your work later on in the video at the end.
It's awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, tell me a bit about yourself.
Okay. So well, first off, my name is Raph again. And I've been working as a professional illustrator and concept artist for 5 years now. But my art journey started way before that when I was still, in college. And I live in the Philippines, which is currently not in a good condition because of the global pandemic.
Hmm.
But so far, I'm doing good, staying inside my house.
Yep.
Not doing anything other than working on my art stuff and just browsing the internet
Hmm.
just to keep myself amused.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love drawing animals,
Hmm.
characters, fictional, both fictional and reality based, and uh, that's sort of my long term hobby. I don't know how many years I've been doing it, but yeah, I just like doing stuff like that.
Awesome. That's great. We'll kind of follow our passion sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me myself, I love drawing animals, and things like that, and creating creatures. I see you do a lot of creatures as well and things like that, which is very cool. Like also you did some fan art as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
That's all good.
Did you hear? Did you hear my phone ringing?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. There's someone calling. That's my friend.
that's all good. Um, but yeah, you did some fan art as well that I can see, um, which is really cool to see that kind of thing. You did fan art of Monster Hunter, which is a big game
Oh yes,
out
yes.
there,
I have
and
a copy of that game, and
awesome,
I also have some collectibles. Monster Hunter collectibles.
awesome.
I collect that. Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention. I love collecting, uh, you know, statues because
Hmm.
I'm also into 3D, done much 3D artwork myself. But yeah, I collect statues, and Monster Hunter stuff is one of my favorite.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's just so amazing. I remember, I back in the day I had a PSP, um, PlayStation Portable, and I had Monster Hunter on that, and you know, I really love to play that, and I think I spent like 4 hours, 400 hours, like playing that. In the end, it was sort of quite a long time for me.
That, that's that's crazy. Like 400 hours straight,
Oh,
or
not straight, it was like over a period of a year or two or something like that. But yeah, it was, a decent chunk of my life, and also, um, eventually, when I went to course, some other people had PlayStation Portables as well, so I got to play with them as well, which was really cool to see. And I just love to see like the creatures in it, and all the kind of environments as well, and everything's just amazing
Yeah.
with that.
I'm especially a big fan of the creature designs. I've always wanted to do that as a professional concept artist, design creatures for games or even films, whatever comes to me, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I have been striving for ever since I began my art journey. My professional art journey.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Awesome. So I see you also did an ArtStation challenge on there, the underwater one beneath the waves challenge.
yeah. That was last 2017, but
Hmm.
I I have a lot of plans to it, but unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to do more output and show it to other people
Hmm.
because at the same time I was working on some client work, and I really couldn't uh, handle that much stuff in just a short amount of time because there's a deadline. Like for every art station challenge, there's always a deadline set,
Hmm.
and unfortunately, by during that time, I was also working on uh, a series of card illustrations for a client. Although I'm not allowed to disclose any information because of
Hmm.
the agreement we had. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's quite unfortunate. And ever since, I haven't done any other art station challenge.
Hmm.
But I'm looking forward to join them, to
Hmm.
join another challenge again.
Awesome.
Uh, because currently I'm not interested in all the new ones. I don't know,
Hmm.
maybe not my thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, every challenge different is different, obviously. They had a few ones. I think there was um ancient civilizations before that, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I kind of miss that.
hmm.
I was planning to join to join that challenge, but I missed it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
uh, I did not log into my art station for like uh, half a year when that challenge was up, and I only saw posts from other artists on Facebook because I have a lot of artist friends on Facebook, and I see their work, and I'm like, oh my god, this is uh, this is amazing,
Hmm.
and I can't. I didn't know there was something like this going on right now. So I was like, oh man, what a shame. I couldn't join it. I missed it, and like, oh well,
Yeah.
next time maybe. And then uh, that's when the Beneath the Waves challenge popped up, and at first I'm not really sure if I want to try it, but yeah, since it's about world building and creature design, so I tried, and
Hmm.
I did not get any recognition for it, which is completely fine because for me, I'm just having fun, enjoying stuff, doing it at the same time, practicing my skills, and I still enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I had
Definitely.
a lot of it.
That's
Yeah,
a kind of important part about doing these challenges is, yeah, just learning from it and enjoying it.
yeah. Don't pressure yourself. Just no, well, the pressure is there. It's always on the back of your head, but always uh, have fun. What you're that's what you need to prioritize. You just have fun and have a good time while working on stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah, I participated in two or three, um, but from there I haven't had like time to do it because I've been focused on other things. At that time,
Yeah.
I was kind of interested in learning at that time, you know, so I was going everywhere, doing everything just to learn and yeah, grow myself as an artist and things like that, and that's why I kind of done those challenges, and I think it really kind of helped me out. It gave me another kind of um, like it feels like an actual job in a way, you know, it gives people that
Hmm.
this is an actual kind of thing um, that you're doing, you
Yeah.
know, and you know,
Yeah.
yeah, it gives you another motive as well, you know, rather than oh, I'm just creating art or something. It gives you this motive that you have to have it done by this date, and it's got to be done in a certain way. Most of them, um,
Yeah.
a main objective that you've got to complete and problem solve with. Yeah, so it's great to do these challenges and get involved, and it's great also to see you know other artists do it on different social medias. Like I think as soon as I kind of joined one of the challenges, I then saw like some of the artists that I follow and some artists out there that I see actually do this challenge as well, and it was really cool to see that them pop up and yeah.
Yeah. One other thing that's great about it is that it gets you out of your comfort zone and allows you to do stuff that you haven't done before.
Mm.
There was also this one other art station challenge, which is I forgot the name. It's themed as Wild West, sort of like that,
Mm. Yeah.
maybe. But no, no, I actually did some stuff, but I did not upload it because by back then it was just a bunch of line art, and I always start my sketches on paper,
Mm.
and then I just scan it and then enhance it more digitally, and then put some colors in it. But back then I was using my sketch face, and as you know, well, as I said before, I have a lot of client work, so I couldn't really manage to finish any of the challenge. The only thing that I got close was the Beneath the Waves challenge.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's all good, you know. Um, yeah. I for myself, starting off work and things like that, I do sketch in my sketchbook usually, or some idea down. Because starting out just straight on the computer, or my tablet, or things like that,
Mm.
usually for me, I mean it's not for every artist out there. For me, it just it when I draw something on the tablet, it can feel like really stiff. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, or computerized or something like that, you know. Um, so,
Especially when you're just new to
mm,
using a tablet.
mm,
That's how it feels. We've all been there, and in time you'll get used to it.
yeah. I definitely, yeah, I still think I could draw something pretty good like on the tablet, um, but it would have to go through quite a few processes, and things
Yeah.
like that. You know, me kind of dulling it back and then drawing over top a few times and things like that. Um, where with paper it just it flows a little bit better for me. That's just my kind of feeling. What about you? Are you yeah you draw most of the time on paper when you start?
No, I used to do my sketches on uh, tablet as well, just
Mm.
everything. But the thing is, uh, I have some problem with my vision. The longer I stare on the computer screen, my eye sort of hurts, and
Mm.
I
Okay.
sort of have this dizzy sensation that's uh, going on every time that every time I spend some time on just doing the sketch and on my laptop, because you're working on a white screen,
Mm.
and that kind of hurts my eyes. I had it looked up by my doctor and recommended that I only spend limited amount of time on my computer.
Ah, okay.
I start doing sketches on paper before just rendering it on computer. And even with that, I still take at least 20 minutes of rest
Mm. Yeah.
and then just get back to it and until I finish it. It's something that is unfortunate that I developed because I used to have good eyes, and I guess the years and years of games and then art, digital art, and watching television on my own in a dark room
Mm.
uh,
Yeah, that
took
will
a
do
toll.
it. Yeah.
Took a toll on my eye health,
Mm.
and that's unfortunate.
Mm. It would.
But I'm taking care of myself right now, so I'm doing good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. My mum was always on about that. If I, was watching anything in the dark, things like that, I had to have the light on. Um. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but it's kind of in a way it's a good thing as well because that means that you kind of have to have your breaks. 20-minute breaks from actually
yeah,
doing things as well, which is good. Um, some of us artists sometimes get a bit stuck and keep going, where sometimes it's more wiser to go for a little bit of a break and then come back. Um,
yeah. It's
where
normal
yeah,
because you get carried away with what you do,
mm,
but you're gonna have to keep a portion of your consciousness to just snap out of it and just take a rest, get back to it in a few minutes. You can do it in 10 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever is more comfortable with you. But yeah, just you need to snap out of it from time to time to just keep yourself healthy and do good for much longer time.
mm,
Does that make sense?
yeah. Well, it's like sprinting and running. With sprinting, you're gonna wear it yourself out much
Yeah,
faster.
you can do it forever.
Yeah.
That's crazy, unless you're uh, superhuman or something.
Mm. And that's something I've been accepting sometimes. If I've got a kind of deadline or something that I want it kind of done by this weekend or something, um, I've got to set that. I don't, I can't keep painting. I've got to accept that maybe I might not be able to finish it this weekend or something. I've got to. Um, I try and push as much as I can, um, but if I can't do it, I can't do it. Um, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself organized
Mm.
in
Yeah.
a way to to meet your deadlines, especially
Yeah.
once the project starts. You had to go just zero in. By the moment you get a brief from your client, just start it right away.
Mm.
So you'll have plenty of time to get some rest and just set a timeline. Like, for example, you know, this project started today, March 15th. You got your brief from your client by this time, 4:24 p.m. here in Philippines. Uh, just right away start, and then whatever you do some research, and then take a rest, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you fancy, then just get back to it. Like, you know, usually my deadlines are over a month. Like the client gives me one particular client gives me 1 month until completion. So I'm going to divide that by let's say um, how do you put it? So by this week I should be done with the sketches. You get it?
Mm.
But before I get to that first, that uh, first milestone, I would call it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna divide my time into, like, for this day I'm going to finish the initial sketch, and then I'm going to take a rest. I'm gonna get back to it, and uh, going to review what I did, and if I get some more ideas, I would just uh, add it as a supplement to the initial sketch, and then take a rest, have a breathe, uh, have a breather, and just get back to it. Just uh, work, rest. It's essentially like that. Work,
Mm.
rest. Just don't. I guess what I'm saying is that you do not procrastinate when you do stuff like this. You get it?
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used to do that when I was a student. I procrastinate a lot. Like, um, for example, there we have a project like um, edit uh, editing a video. I took this course. I took this program called Multimedia Arts, and it's about everything like art related, uh, media related, videos, photography, fine art, and we have a very hectic schedule. And I used to, sleep late at night just to finish stuff like that.
Mm.
And even when they, even when our professor, gives us a very long deadline, uh, I just I only work when the deadline is finished. No. When I only work when the deadline is close,
Yeah.
which is
Hmm.
not a good thing. I learned that the hard way.
Mhm.
Yeah, I failed one of my courses when I was in college because I procrastinated. I didn't do anything that uh, that would help me, you know, finish the project on time. I just played a lot of games back in college, so I wasn't a good student, and that got the best of me, I guess.
Mm.
Uh, I learned a hard lesson. But yeah, the thing is, do not procrastinate. You have to organize your time, and yeah, for you to finish your deadlines, and at the same time, taking care of your health
Mm.
while doing it.
Exactly.
It's a very delicate, sort of precarious situation where you have to keep everything in balance. So yeah, very
Awesome.
complicated. I hope that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Organization skills are very important. I've learned them my whole life. I had to try and organize. Being at school, um, doing the other things I wanted to do, illustration and stuff like that. Um, Eventually, I played soccer for a little bit as well, so I had to kind of um, organize that into my life. And
yeah,
eventually, I gave that up because I wanted to do art so much, and I kind of didn't like soccer as much anymore. It was really fun at the time, but um, I just really like to, go home and draw, all day. Um, so yeah. Um, But yeah,
Yeah,
now I had to
that's
do. I also had a course I had to organize my life with because I have to get all the course projects in
yep.
handed in and in on deadlines as well. And sometimes I would have like multiple projects at the same time I was trying to get finished. Um,
Yeah.
and
How
that's all.
long have you been how long have you been doing your uh no, how long have you been into art?
So well, I've kind of been into kind of art my whole life in a way. Um, but I'd say I really got into it, um, like wanting to be kind of on a professional level when I was like
Yeah, yeah,
14. When I was, yeah, around about 14, that's when I kind of started to kind of think about what I actually wanted to do, um, in that sense. Before then, I was just kind of playing around and having fun doing things, um, and then I really got into animations like say like Family Guy, and there was this one called Robot Chicken. Um, and I got into those animations. I was like, I want to do this kind of animation. Um, at that time, that's what I kind of wanted to do.
so are you doing it uh are you an animator as well?
No,
Like,
um, that that went away because I eventually got into illustration, and now I've really been into illustration, wanting to create like children's books, and things like that. So that's what I've been doing now. Um, just keep creating. I've done probably 5 years at course at the moment, and now I'm just on my own doing this kind of YouTube channel thing. I'm doing, creating my children's books as I go, things like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't done any uh animation related stuff, but
Mm,
what I from what I hear from my friends who work in the animation industry, it's a very very tough work environment. Like you're gonna get worked up
mm,
a lot,
yeah.
and I kind of don't like that, especially because well I have to take care of my health, so I stuck into illustration and concept art.
Mm,
But you know, back in college, I used to study animation as well. I do 3D, like use
awesome.
Maya. Are
Oh,
you
cool.
familiar with Autodesk and ZBrush?
Yeah,
Autodesk
we've heard
Maya,
those.
Maya and
Yeah,
ZBrush. Yeah, I
yeah,
do that kind of stuff too. But
awesome.
right now, yeah, right now illustration is my what do you call this? Sort of my
Good thing.
yeah my thing,
Yeah,
my my coffee and
yeah.
uh, my coffee and um, pancake in the morning. Yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah, and I love it. I enjoy it.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I've tried animation.
yes, I
Um,
have
yeah.
deep admiration for animators because what they do is not easy. You know, you used to watch this cartoons on television, and you people enjoy it, right?
Mm,
But they don't have any clue how hard to you know to produce amazing stuff like that.
yeah,
So you have to have a very deep admiration, appreciation, and respect for the people who do it.
yeah. Mm. It's not just
Yeah,
one person too. There's a lot of people that go into them, and yeah,
yeah,
it's
and
awesome.
hopefully, if you still wanted to do you know that kind of stuff, hopefully you will do it one day.
Mm. Yeah, I've definitely tried it. I've played around with like Lego animations because um, back then I think it was like 2007 or something, 2008. Um, Lego animations were a really big thing. Um, it
Oh, you
was
mean the stop motion
yeah,
ones,
the
or
the yeah stop motion. Um, so I tried that out and yeah, I did it for a little bit. I even got like um,
how was it? How was
th-
it?
it was it was pretty good. Like I would basically I'd borrow my mate's Lego because he had a massive Lego collection. Um,
Huh, that's nice.
and I had a little bit of Lego. Even my sister was into Lego as well, so we ended up like getting a little set of Lego as well, and I had a bit of fun with that. But I think um, I wasn't interested enough. Like I set it all up, and I did a little bit of animation, but I didn't spend enough time doing it. Um, Compared to doing other stuff as well. Like I was doing drawings at the time and doing my art in school. So it was a kind of another side project I was doing. But I had my fun with it. I tried to play around with 3D as well.
Mm,
Doing 3D stuff, which was interesting. I think I would try ZBrush one day. Um,
yeah, it was fun.
because I sculpted
Fantastic.
a pig one time. I was going to do the spider pig thing, um, for laughs, you know. Um,
I'm not familiar with Spider Pig. Can you
Also,
enlighten me?
it's from the Simpsons. They, the Simpsons movie. Uh, you know, he brought in the spider pig thing, and I was, um, as in, yeah, it's a song pretty much that he sings about the pig. He puts him on the wall and moves him around and calls him Spider Pig, Spider Pig, and he sings basically the Spider-Man theme song. Spider Man swings a web,
Oh,
but instead he changes the words to be Spider Pig, Spider Pig.
uh,
um, and
kind of
I,
reminds me of the, it kind of reminds me of the Spider Verse
hmm,
movie. Have you watched
yeah,
it? There's like a cartoon Spider Pig, like Looney Tunes style
yeah,
Spider Pig, which is it's actually funny
hmm,
that they added that thing in
yeah.
the.
I was like,
It's
oh
really
my
funny.
gosh, really? When I saw that, I was blown away. Like, really? They brought Spider Pig into it?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I thought it was going to be a joke, but
hmm,
it turned out fantastic. It added uh, more fun to the story overall,
hmm,
and I very deeply enjoyed it.
hmm.
And I think the that movie is available on Netflix, right?
I think
Do you have
so. I
do
don't
you
have,
have do
I
you
don't have
oh, okay.
Netflix.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because my siblings used to watch Netflix a lot, and I saw them watching Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. So,
Hmm.
wow, I didn't
Awesome.
know it was available over there. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Netflix. There's a lot of stuff on there anyway. Um,
Hmm.
hmm. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, and by the way, going back to stop motion animation,
Hmm.
uh, right now it's sort of a dying art form, but hopefully, it gets revived and people, artists, uh, use that craft again
Hmm.
because it's really a fantastic, you know,
Yeah.
art form. Even with the today's technology, with all the CGI and stuff, I hope people don't forget about stop motion animation
Yeah.
because I myself is a huge fan of it, especially because I love dinosaurs.
Hmm.
So I used to watch this Ray Harryhausen. Uh, are you familiar with Ray Harryhausen?
No. No.
Oh, yeah, but he's He's a great stop motion animator, and I love his dinosaurs,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic. His
Awesome.
dinosaurs are, by the way, outdated, sort of like a Godzilla
Mhm.
looking dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love how he uh, brings them to life, and that's partly what inspired me to become a concept artist. Even though it's not really, direct. Like I could have become an animator if I completely, but I sort of like channeled that inspiration into my own craft,
Mm.
like illustration, concept art. That's what inspired me.
Awesome.
I
Well, that
mean, in
sounds really
terms of
cool.
one of the artists that inspired me,
Hmm.
because there are so many other artists that got that I got influenced by,
Hmm.
and that's fantastic.
Awesome. I think
Yeah.
there is a place for stop motion. I've seen like even in recent years it being used, but it's developing too. Like there's obviously the old classics like Wallace and Gromit that and those kind of animations that still occur these days. Um, but now you've also got the use of a 3D printer, and I've seen them using 3D printers to do some stop motion stuff as well, which is really awesome to see that being developed. Um, for instance, like, have you heard of Kubo?
But
Have,
no, no, sorry, I haven't heard of it.
awesome. Well, look it up. I think it's Kubo and uh, the the two strings. I think. Um, but you'll be
Okay.
able to find it if you just look up Kubo anyway. Kubo. But
Oh, okay. Kubo
yeah,
and
and
I see, I see.
yeah,
Kubo and the two strings. Is
mm,
it Kubo or Cubo?
I think it's Kubo. Yeah, Kubo. I can't fully remember how to say it, but yeah, it's a cool, interesting name, which is it's nice. Um, but yeah, that's actually a stop motion 3D printed, which was really cool and amazing at that time because at that time, kind of 3D printers were becoming a big thing. And I was at course and I was actually learning about a little bit of 3D printing and stuff like that, um, which was cool to see that as well.
Yeah, yeah. Let me look at some videos. I This is most likely in YouTube, right?
Yeah,
I'm not really familiar with this show, but it looks interesting.
awesome. Well, you have to look it up later sometime.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
I'll just have to remember it.
awesome. So I did also see you've done some sort of landscapes as well, um,
Yes.
and things like that, um, which is really cool. Have you delved into a lot of landscapes?
What?
Have you like gone and done any kind of work for landscapes?
I do, yes. That was part of, well, basically part of the job description.
Hmm.
If you work
Awesome.
as a concept artist, you just have to learn how to paint or draw
Hmm.
characters, creatures, environments, vehicles, all that stuff. So essentially, you're a jack of all trades.
Hmm.
You have to be. At least that's how I view it. Some people think you should just specialize in one thing and you know let the others do the other stuff. But I would love to be a jack of all trades. That's why I draw all kinds of stuff,
Hmm.
environments, characters, creatures, and all that stuff.
Awesome. There's nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah,
Um, each their own, you know. Like, I mean, for me, um, I kind of can fit into that category of jack of all trades in a way. Um, but I also just kind of like to do creatures as well. But because I'm creating my own children's book at the moment, I have to, do all the environments and all the um, other elements that come with that, you know. So
Yeah.
I do have to bring in other hats and things to, um, yeah, to do what I do.
If you have some time, you should try, doing more landscape art because I personally think that you will learn more about composition, values, especially essentially all the you know the art fundamentals. You will learn it when you paint landscapes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Uh,
it's on my list of things I want to do. Definitely, 'cause it's I, you know, I'd love to get better at drawing environments and drawing it, um, yeah, those kind of things. I have, drawn them in the past, um, but where when I kind of started, I was more focused on just kind of doing the character, and then it came to the conclusion I really need to, put that character into an environment, um, you know, to make it seem like, the environment really, tells that story about the character sometimes as well. Um,
yeah.
it can set a whole scene to the character too. So learning about environments as well has been a learning curve for me. Yeah.
I think there's a website called Learn Squared.
Hmm.
There are plenty of art tutorials over there, ranging from um, I guess character design, 3D, um, environment painting, or matte painting. You should definitely try it if you have some time. I
Awesome.
did
Yeah.
sign up for I did sign up for a matte painting course, and I'm actually working on it right now.
Awesome.
Mm, yeah, you're not allowed to download the videos over there. Uh, Essentially, you have to log into your account
Yeah.
and then just uh, well watch the video and do your assignments. But what I did was just I have this screen capture device. No, no, this screen capture program on my computer,
Yeah.
so I can record the video while it's playing. Especially since I'm not allowed to download the video, so I can learn at my own pace. I can learn at my own time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. At the moment,
Because
yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's okay.
I do schoolism. Um.
Oh,
And I,
beat you.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's awesome. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Well, it's awesome. But yeah, I do schoolism. I've done a few courses there. And one of them is that I want to do is environment as well. I was thinking that, but there's so many to pick from too. It's like I want to do this, I want to do that. um, so it's hard to pick.
Yeah, you can get easily hooked to it, and
Hmm.
you can get confused on whether you want this one or that one. That's a very crazy feeling, but fun.
Hmm. Um,
I haven't signed up for schoolism, though I would like to try. Uh, but right now I'm on Learn Squared, and I just want to take it one step at a time.
hmm.
So if I want to learn one stuff, I would just focus on it and master it to a certain degree,
Hmm.
and then move on to the other stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. I usually sit on a course for quite a while. and just kind of listen to him, uh, watch the videos. With
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone's different. There's another one called Skillshare, and
Yes.
that's
Skillshare. I'm
yeah,
familiar with it.
that's another one that's really awesome. I tried that for a little bit. They There is a lot of free content on there, but then there's a certain amount of content that you have to be a higher up member to watch as well. Um, to watch too. Which I got to see some of it because I had a free trial for a month where I got to see all that stuff. Um, but yeah, it's
How
pretty cool.
does membership work over there? Do you have to sign up and pay some sort of amount to be considered a high rank?
Oh, for Skillshare.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, there's a certain amount of content that's free. Um, and then I think it's a monthly fee. It's not too much. I can't remember how much, but yeah, it's a monthly fee, and then you get to see a lot more content than there. Um, which yeah, is better content. Um, yeah,
Premium content.
premium content
Premium.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, that's been me and you, Ref, as well on this chat. Anything, any more words of wisdom?
Oh. Well, before I get into that, I would just like to say that I'm one of the few people who who take art as my air and oxygen. I couldn't really see myself do other stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't really see myself cook burgers for a living, or I don't know, work a 9 to 5 office job. Um, I consider myself lucky because I get to do what I love. So I guess I would say that um, in order to be, if you really love what you do, just go ahead and don't let any um, negativity overcome your mindset. And um, um, you know, some people really don't have the choice but to you know do stuff that they don't like for example, you have no choice but to work as a janitor,
Hmm.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Some people are like that, but they have to do it in order to make money, and maybe you know in order to do what they actually like.
Hmm.
I know an artist that uh, used to be a janitor, but uh, he worked his way up until he became a professional uh, concept artist. And I'm not going to name I'm not going to name him, but I'm very very impressed, and it also got me inspired to just continue and you know work on what I love, because I consider myself lucky because I don't have to you know um, do some other stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't have to go through what he has been through, and yeah, I mean, this world, instead of looking for this world found me,
Hmm.
which is great, I guess. Still, I still don't know how to feel about it, but so far I'm happy, and yeah, just don't don't let any obstacle uh, stop you from pursuing what you really love to do.
Hmm.
I guess that's what I you know wanted to say. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. That's been amazing.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm sorry, I'm not really good at explaining. I'm just doing things, subconsciously. Not really good at explaining things, but yeah, thanks for asking me
Yeah, it's all good. Thank you.
for
It's
some
great.
words of wisdom. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
That's
I've
awesome.
only I've only been here for like 5 years, so
Mm.
I still have a lot of stuff to to endure,
Mm.
and I guess you can come back to me in 10 years or so for more words of wisdom, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm still a youngling,
Yeah.
but yeah, thanks.
That's awesome. Yeah, we can check out his work at Raph Lomotan. Didn't butcher that. At
Yes,
artstation.com. Link
you
down
can.
below.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Thank you. Awesome.